Yo, out here getting these 5 miles in, as you see me do every day. Real quick, I want to talk about the DNC. I feel like the DNC has been going amazing, but I also feel like tonight, Kamala Harris has a pretty difficult job, right? And it's interesting because the Republican correspondent that's been doing the roundup after the DNC has ended, he asked the question that I kind of asked Kamala when we had our second meeting. If, the fact that she's in office right now, she's in the White House right now. And the guy, he said, what makes y'all believe that she's going to get this stuff done?
Dear Jermaine Dupri and any other that got to say about Kamala Harris running for president. I already put this on Twitter, but sometimes tone is misinterpreted with the written word, so I thought I'd say it. Now, Jermaine Dupri posted this rambling nonsense on social media yesterday, and I'm not really sure what this man who cheated on Janet Jackson is asking, but I think the answer is you don't understand how the system works, Jermaine. There are a lot of things people think presidents can do without congressional approval, but people are wrong. Congress has a lot of power. Now, Jermaine, I know you are a successful businessman and CEO, but our government is not a business. It runs on a constitution. And to make laws or spend federal money in this country, you have to follow a set of rules that are enforced by Robert's rules. And people who belong to D9 organizations, or basically any organization that has constitution and bylaws, they are very familiar with Robert's rules. But people who own record labels and ice cream companies are not. Additionally, our government is basically run on the honor system. Everybody is supposed to respect and follow and enforce the rules. Republicans do not do this. They exploit the rules so that they can cheat and get rule changes in their favor. They create problems to look like they are the only ones that can solve problems. And if the GOP gets power back this November, they are going to change the rules of how our government works so that they can remain in power permanently. That is why Trump packed the federal courts during his term. That is why he packed the Supreme Court, so that they could cheat legally. And there is no boss or CEO that can stop them.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and black men don't hate black women. We hate bitches like this that think they too smart for their own fucking good. Now, I'm just gonna point out a few things because that whole video is like 9 minutes and 12 seconds long. We ain't gonna let that shit run out. Just from what she said in the beginning, she's stupid. Talking about this country isn't a business and it runs on a constitution. Ma'am, that's exactly what the it is. And this country is a goddamn company that runs on a constitution. Not only that, she said that this country runs on an honor system. Well, somebody's stealing money, because I didn't approve nobody taking my tax money and sending it to Ukraine, dummy. So she talking about what the Republicans are gonna do. Trump didn't do it last term. I highly doubt he's gonna do it this term. And to make it seem like the Republicans are gonna do something with the system where blacks and minorities don't have a say so, or even women, that's what the Democrats do right now, ma'am. They're sending my money over there. They haven't overturned Roe v. Wade. They haven't did anything for women's rights. What the fuck are you talking about? Now, I opened that video up with Jermaine talking about what are you going to do next term that you can't do right now, right? Now, this woman belittling Jermaine Dupri, talking about he doesn't know how the government works. That's exactly how it works. If they can't do some shit right now, why the fuck would I vote for them for something that they allegedly are going to do the next 4 years? Fuck them. They haven't been trying aggressively to do it this year. Now, that video, I didn't play it, but she also goes on to say that the Republicans are going to do this, that, and the third. And no, first of all, Donald Trump hasn't gave his approval for 2025, the legislation 2025. He hasn't co-signed that shit. All these people, especially these Democrat voters, talking about, oh, he's going to pass House Bill 2024 or 2025. That's bullshit. He's actually said he didn't co-sign that. They're getting this from a fucking right-wing think tank. Right? Get your head out your ass for a second and stop kicking lies, because that seems like the only thing that the Democrats are doing, and they damn flunkies keep parroting that bullshit. Now, Sorry for the cussing, but I just had to get that off my chest. She also goes on to say that the Republicans are going to do XYZ so that they can legally cheat. Legally cheat is an oxymoron. You can't legally do something that's incorrect against the Constitution and or applicable laws. So that right there is some bullshit. Not only that, legally cheat. I think that's what the Democrats are doing when they're passing all these fucking bills and sending my money across seas. Like, I didn't approve them sending my money to Israel. I didn't approve them sending my money to Ukraine to the tune of $215 billion, dummy. So while she's trying to belittle Jermaine Dupri, talking about Jermaine Dupri, the man that fumbled Janet Jackson, first of all, who said that was a bad thing? Maybe he knows something you don't know about Janet Jackson, like the probably stank, or it's whack, or her head is trash and she used her teeth. There's a multitude of reasons. He don't gotta explain that to you, and he don't worship Janet Jackson. So why the are you, unless you got a secret lesbian crush? In any event, if y'all like this episode, know what to do, and I'm out.